Welcome back. You're still watching The Game and Favour Itua. We now go straight to the world of football. It is, of course, 12 days to the big one, the biggest, of course, football on the continent of Africa. That's talking about the Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. And we will be previewing teams from Group D. The likes of Algeria, Angola, Mauritania, and Burkina Faso are set to compete in one of the most intriguing groups in the tournament. Algeria, the group favorites, are hoping to reach the height of 2019 when they won the tournament in dominant fashion. Burkina Faso also put off a stunning run to finish in 4th place in the previous tournament. The talented young squad could be set for another dark horse run deep into the knockout stages. Angola have returned to the action after missing out on qualification in 2021. Meanwhile, Mauritania's emerging squad has earned, of course, their second ever bet to the African Cup of Nations and are hoping to advance past the group stage for the first time ever. The group consists of 4 teams hoping to do something special at the tournament and could shape out in some fascinating matchups. Boluwaji, this group, Group D, has Algeria, Angola, Mauritania, and Burkina Faso. On paper, Algeria are favorites, but Angola, Mauritania, and Burkina Faso finalists in 2013.
Yeah, for Algeria, they are one of the big powers in African football, and we definitely expect them to, pull out from that group. And for Mauritania, they've been one of the rising stars in African football. They were very tremendous. They were very good doing the qualifiers, and now they are in this. For Burkina Faso's 2010, as finalists, I don't know the kind of quality they've got in their arsenal that they want to give us, at this AFCON. But again, I think it's between Burkina Faso and Mauritania. These two sides have been very strong. Mauritania's been a rising star. Burkina Faso been there before in the thick of action in the AFCON. I'm wishing them all the best in this one, but I think Burkina Faso.
But Angola, yeah. I think they hosted it in 2010.
Yes.
And they're also a footballing nation. You don't give them a chance?
Yeah, they are, looking at the situation of their football, I think that's nosedived. I think the quality is not really, there as compared to right now. I think Burkina Faso and Mauritania are a bit ahead of Angola in this one. I think that's why I'm giving them the chance to actually qualify through.
All right. Meanwhile, the coach of Algeria, Jamel Belmadi, is saying that they need to win their first game against Angola. Don't forget, Algeria would travel on Sunday to the country of Togo to prepare and also play Friday matches right here. But Belmadi is saying, if we want to win the Nations Cup, we have to win our first game. Let's hear from him.
C'est notre premier objectif. Démarrer la compétition, on sait tous que démarrer la compétition par une victoire est essentiel. On a observé les 8 derniers matchs de l'Angola, à savoir leurs 6 matchs de qualification Coupe d'Afrique, leurs 2 matchs de qualification Coupe du Monde du mois dernier. C'est une équipe qui encaisse peu de buts, qui n'en marque pas beaucoup non plus, mais qui encaisse peu de buts. Donc ça va dans le sens de ce que tu es en train de dire, à savoir une équipe qui va être difficile à manœuvrer. Déjà dû par le fait qu'elle s'est qualifiée dans toutes les équipes qui se sont qualifiées dans cette phase finale sont des équipes de qualité. Toujours pour aller au plus loin, pour aller vaincre, pour aller obtenir le résultat optimum. Ça ne changera pas. Après, on est plusieurs à vouloir la même chose, donc ça va être une lutte acharnée.
All right, that was, of course, Belmadi talking about the importance of starting well at the African Cup of Nations. Now, Boluwaji, the last time Algeria won the tournament was in 2019, a final against Senegal, and that was their first trophy when it comes to the African Cup of Nations. Can they do it this time around? Are they favorites for the title?
Yeah, they are favorites. You look at during the qualifying series, I think they brought in a lot of young players into the Arsenal. Haven't grown out, some older, players. And you look at it, coupled with the fact that they've got some quality. You look at Ismail Slamini in that side. You look at Riyad Mahrez, also the captain of the side. I think they've got enough quality to actually go through. But again, with African football, anything is surely possible. But the likes of Senegal are also favorite. Nigeria in between. So I think Algeria are favorite to win this one.
All right, you mentioned Senegal, you mentioned Algeria, you mentioned Nigeria. Are these the 3 favorites to win?
Egypt also in between.
Egypt also in between.
Yeah.
But amongst these teams, you definitely have them in hierarchies. Which one of them you think is closest to the title?
I'll stick with Senegal.
Not even Nigeria with the campaign, hashtag let's do it again?
I'll stick with second half because Senegal have shown that yes, they are building something incredible in the club in the country. You look at the underage competitions. You look at how they've performed in the last tournament. I think they are defending champions and they want to defend their title this time around. I think they've got enough quality in that side to actually go through. Koulibaly in the side, Gay in the side. They've got enough quality. I think I'll put them ahead of Algeria, who have got young players who may be inexperienced on their part. You look at Nigeria, fine, they've got the quality as well, but coaching is an issue. I think with all of this, I think Senegal are ahead. They've got the full complement of their squad put together ahead of this AFCON. The coach is still there, and he's got the experience also on his part. I think that's why I'm tipping them to go through.
All right, that's wait until the 13th day of February. We'll come back to Boluwaji to know if his prediction will come to pass. Maybe he'll be the next prophet of our time. All right, that's it on the African Cup of Nations scene. Now let's go straight to leagues from Africa. The Egyptian Premier League would have some games to go down later today in Egypt. That's the first day of the month of January. El Dakhleya will take on Al Ittihad and Al Masri will take on Ismail FC in that particular fixture. In the Ghana Premier League, Hearts of Oak secured an important, crucial victory in the final game of the year, defeating Bechem United 1-0 at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Interestingly, beautiful match it was right there in Ghana. Sometimes footballers, you wonder if they're in the right frame of mind. You wonder what they're thinking at a particular point in time. What was that defender thinking there, right there, Boluwaji?
I don't know what he was thinking because I was expecting to do a defensive cover right there, having the keeper stepped out of his line. But again, this thing with football, it's a round like that game. Could have hit him, accidentally on that one. But again, a deserving red card.
Should he be paid his salary for January?
I think he should be. He should be. He's doing his job, but it's just unfortunate in that incident. I think it was unfortunate.
All right. I mean, Bechem, Hearts of Oak have gone 5 games without a win. So that win was really important for them. They won 1-0 in that particular one. And the coaches of the two sides had a lot to say about the fixture.
We are even lucky because there are some decent chances to take lead, But our goalkeeper did so well, and in the second half, our 2 changes that we made really bring life to the team. When Martin and Linda comes into the game, they really help us, So that's exactly why we won the game.
A very disappointed game this afternoon. We wasted so many chances. The chances we could have scored, easier to score than to miss. That cost us this match. Yes, that one benefit them because they come back with 4-4-2 and we're supposed to 4-4-2-3-1. Yes, and that one didn't help us.
All right, the formation did not help the manager, says, of course, the Bechem United assistant coach, and he will be hoping to come back to winning ways. Now, let's go straight to the results from the Ghana Premier League. We had series of them, lots of matches, lots of goals. Edwana Stars won against Dreams FC 4-1. Hearts of Lions were victorious against Berakum Chelsea 2-0. Hearts of Oak defeated Bechem United 1-0. Nations FC were victorious and they won against Swatreman 4-1. Real Tamale lost to Great Olympics 1-0. All right, from the West African region to the South African region, it was Cape Town City who were victorious against Cape Town Spurs. It was a derby right there in the South African Premier League, and it ended 2-0.
Saka looks to get Spurs on the charge. Little ball in for Dortley. Full of running in these early stages are Spurs. Here comes the cross into the middle. It's an inviting one. Back post from Sane. And again, he needed a second touch and he hooked it wide. A little bit shallow though from Nodada, but he gets it back. Kuduman. Little flick on. Pasensia in with a chance. Second opportunity and a third bite. And Bossov makes the save. Header! Oh, that's wide. Not far away though. Dortley once more. Mokwane. Oh, that's a cracker. That is a stunning free kick. Curled into the corner. No chance for the keeper. Arthur Rhodes. Daniels waits in the middle. He's onside. Save from Bosov. Now a chance for Kutumela. Taken wide. Daniels on the turn. Tap in there for Rhodes. And that'll finish it off. A second for City. And the derby now as good as one. A simple tap in for Jaden Rhodes.